Welcome back to another episode of Definitely Not Mechanics, where we're in a real mechanic shop. The whole plot line of the show doesn't make sense anymore. Zach, what are we doing?
We'll make that thing. Okay. Oh yeah. Like that. Fitting that. Maybe not all in one day, but you know, eventually 5 months down the road.
In a couple of years, this thing is gonna run so good.
Oh, yeah.
With probably a different motor. So we are not gonna take this fully off the trailer to test fit all this. We're actually just gonna unstrap it, push it to the edge, strap it back down. That way we can access it, because no matter which way we cut this cookie, the hoist legs are not fitting under there. Hoist legs will fit under there, and the hoist will definitely bring it up high enough, I hope, to get it into there. Perfect. I like how you got the strap all tied up just to hold down the boards that are falling out.
Yeah. Even though it doesn't do much.
Zach, does this trailer have brakes?
Nope. No trailer brakes.
Right on, man. Do all the lights work? Oh. Right on, right on, right on.
Just to go along with the truck.
Hey, there ain't no license plate on this thing.
Small details, baby. Small details.
All right, first off, we gotta cut out these old mounts. Did you say you were gonna try to save those for the guy?
Yeah. So I gotta cut your shitty welds.
Good luck. I don't think those are savable, my dude. All right, so Zach has actually already gone through this thing, did some resealing. You can see there's some new bits down in there with the timing and such. He's getting the chain locked on. Wow, did these come on there, these little hooky things?
Yeah, the factory.
Wow!
Because Lexus is awesome.
Yeah, they even come from the factory with these neat blue hoses. What are those? What are those? What is that? What a fucking behemoth. All right. Needs to go down a little. Yeah, we can go to the left. Okay, too much. Hit it with your purse. You. Look how easy that motherfucker just slid on there. Move your hand real quick.
Hold on.
Dude, you could run the factory cats in there too. I thought this big donkey dick of a flange here was gonna get in the way. This fool just slips it straight on.
It still might though, because the way the transmission and cooler line are.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be best to still take it out. Just cut the flange off and then weld it here. Or maybe fucking put like a coupling or something on it.
Or a 2-bolt flange, you know?
Yeah, just shorten this
Some
down.
sort of bolt-on, bolt-off situation for a custom Y-pipe. Dope. There's no issue with this side. There's plenty of room there. That, this factory mounts almost could have worked.
Almost.
We're gonna have to build like a weird like U-mount thing right there.
These are just fucking direct bolt to the frame. Because this is gonna be fucking difficult.
All right, that's not a permanent mount system. Neither is that.
Gosh.
So, as you can see, we've got the new mounts for the Lexus motor on here, and the factory mount like shelf came from about here. So I think there might be a situation where we could make some sort of custom mount and get rid of this portion of the factory mount altogether. Do like polyurethane bushings and then do a mount here. Obviously, it's not gonna be a good situation with the steering rack and everything if we try to use that factory mount. So coming off of where this is right here and coming over into that cast mount right there might be our best option, and then we can run a support in the back. But honestly, with a little bit of you know, buffering and persuasion on that side, should be solid. Transmission look good in there?
Probably extend the crossmember some, put like a thick plate to help lift it up a little bit, but for the most part where it's at, it's pretty good.
Let's duck into here and see. Oh yeah, that's not that bad of a situation.
I think we needed, actually we might be able to leave it where it's at. Just lift it up some with small support rack block, and then that way the actual yoke can spin freely and not worry about hitting the bottom.
That crossmember hung down really low to begin with, so it's always been on the back option of let's just cut the whole situation out and build a new one. And I don't think that would hurt us in any.
No, I mean, we've shown in previous videos, that thing is scraped, bent, and almost got ripped apart from this thing being so low, and that was just with the factory 4-cylinder. So imagine the weight from a V8. It's gonna be a lot heavier.
Yeah, it is sitting a wee bit lower now. It's exciting to get some progress made on this thing, because a lot of the progress that has been happening hasn't been stuff that's very visual. A lot of resealing the engine and stuff like that. Not exciting, as exciting as a mock fit of the engine. Right now, you're just filling that with hopes and dreams, huh? Cool, so that's mint. Any closing remarks?
Mint.
Great, so we're gonna get all that backed up to a cliff and ready to push off, and we will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.